Hey guys, your favorite firearms manufacturer here, and today we're going to be talking about guns. Lego guns. As you probably know if you watch my videos, I make Lego guns. By the way, please watch my AK-47 video, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, when I first started, there were just a couple of bricks slapped together in the shape of a gun. You know what I'm talking about. But they've gotten really advanced recently with bolts, triggers, customization, like the gunsmith in Modern Warfare, which is actually kind of what I base it off of. But you may be wondering why. Why did I start making these? Well, the answer is, well, it's actually pretty simple. But before we continue, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, so if you could please subscribe and like the video, that would be pretty cool. Thank you. Anyway, basically, this is what happened. So it was sometime in December of 2018, and I was grounded for the day. Why? I don't know. And by the way, when I say grounded, I mean basically just lost my Xbox. Anyway, while my parents were away, I had the big brain idea of sneaking downstairs and stealing my dad's computer to watch YouTube videos because I was really bored, right? I think that's pretty logical. And then for some reason, instead of going downstairs and putting it back like, you know, like a normal logical person would, I tried hiding it in my room. You know, I don't know, man. And, so yeah, obviously the next day he found it, which I gotta say I'm pretty impressed that my dad managed to find it. I don't know how, but props. Anyways, so I remember it was a rainy day, and we were in the car on the way to school, right? And there was this awkward silence the whole ride until my dad said, "So, should I address the elephant in the room?" Yeah, it was at that moment I knew what I was doing. So, instead of being grounded for a day, I was grounded for 3 weeks, right? This was terrible news at the time. You know, I'm not gonna say why. Anyway, so one day I pulled out my Lego drawer while I was grounded. And you see, this is actually all a part of my huge brain 200 IQ plan. Because I took out these Legos, right? And I was sitting there, and I was like, wait a minute. I like guns. I have Legos. You can build anything out of Legos. Lego guns? And then the rest is history. By the way, this is what my first Lego gun looked like. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Yeah, anyway, this is kind of a lame story. I guess it's a funny one at that, and I kind of remember it fondly for some reason, even though I kind of did the wrong thing. But it's what started it all, so I guess that's cool. I don't know. Anyway, another question you may have after hearing that beautiful story is, how do you make such excellent plastic firearms? Well, again, it's really simple. And also, please stop asking for tutorials, please. Like, why is there so many? Step 1. Get image/in-game model of weapon of choice. I usually just, go onto a game, like, for example, Modern Warfare. And I look at the gun, and then I build it. I get the Legos and I start building. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's a pretty simple method, but I guess I can give you some actual advice. So the first thing I do is practice, right? I've been doing this the same way, just sitting down and building for about 2 years now. So I do have a lot of experience, and you just got to keep practicing, and eventually you'll get experience and you'll get good, right? Next, you're gonna want to watch videos. I usually do this if I don't know how to do a certain mechanic or how to do a certain angle. I'll watch a video to see how someone else did it. 2 channels I really like are Jim's Lego Guns and my different username. In fact, Jim's Lego Guns actually designed the AK mag release and trigger area that I have on my AK right now and that I use a lot. These 2 channels are, again, I mainly use them to see shapes, details, and stuff like that, mechanics. And speaking of details, I always include details, right? Originally, for a while, I didn't include a lot of details. And that's just because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it, but the more details you add, the more it feels like a real weapon. Also, don't give yourselves deadlines, because I was doing this for YouTube videos, right? And I kind of thought, oh, well, you know, a YouTube video, I gotta make good content, right? And I gotta have a lot of content. Well, in reality, you shouldn't do that, alright? These things are, this is for fun, alright? You shouldn't be pushing yourself that much. But you want to push yourself on innovation. You don't want to push yourself on deadlines. This isn't work, right? Yeah, again, that really affected the quality, and it just made them terrible. So I've kind of like limited myself on that. Yeah. Anyways, so that's kind of the whole thing. It's a pretty lame story. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about. But yeah. What's like the whole process like? Well, it's like a whole thing. Like I have to like commit myself for the day, and recently they've been taking more than a day, sometimes weeks. I'm not like working on them every day, 24/7 for that week. It's just really procrastinating. I procrastinate a lot, but I mean I have to commit a whole day. Usually when I start working, I work for like hours at a time. Cause like time flies by so fast, and these things take a long time to make. So it's like a whole day thing, right? And then I finished like a beta version, I guess. I kind of just keep going and going and going until I have an early version of the gun finished, and then the next day I'll usually come back and like make some attachments or finish up the gun, make sure it's all polished and ready for a video. And honestly, the videos kind of just originated as a way for me to share these creations, because like I kind of actually started making these things just for fun, just for myself, right? And I realized I can film them and share them with the world as well. I mean, it doesn't really cost me anything. So I was like, well, I'm making them, so I might as well share them, right? And honestly, if I'm going to be very honest here, I don't even really like making the videos. I like building the guns, but I don't like making the videos. But I do it anyways, just to kind of document, so I can like look back and see what they're like, and also for you guys to see what I've done, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, and I do appreciate all the people that do like my content, all my LEGO guns. I appreciate all the support. It is probably the biggest series on my channel, so I do appreciate that you guys like what I do. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to 360 notes the subscribe button with your LEGO intervention. Also, let me know what you thought of this type of commentary video. I'm always trying new things here on the Captain Kid YouTube channel, so please give me feedback. Anyways, bye-bye. Bye.